missed you. I'm sorry. You're the first person I've spoken to. So my voice is a little... But I missed you. I'm doing my skincare right now. I put on this, which is, you can't read. It's the Pore Jeju Sika 100 toner from like Pretty Skin. It's K-Beauty, but I got it at Marshall's. It was like $6, $7. And then I put on the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water. Then I'm gonna put on the Snail Mucin Power Essence. I know this is popular on TikTok. At first, I thought it was breaking me out, but did you know that my little health insurance, because I'm out of state, so I have the school insurance, and it includes a dermatologist, and I was like, all right. And some other people that I know were like, guys, you should go to the derm. I was like, all right. And I went to the dermatologist, and yeah, she prescribed me, I usually don't put this on my forehead, I don't know what's going on today. She prescribed me benzoyl peroxide, but as a spot treatment. It's expired now, so I'm waiting for them to refill it, which honestly I think is my bad. I think I may or may not have been supposed to pick it up yesterday, and I didn't go. And I don't think it's spring break. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you. Okay, let me think. First, I haven't seen you in so long. I think the quarter was just, hold on. You feel a little crooked. I'm sorry if you're crooked. I think the quarter, I think this has been the hardest quarter of my, I guess, honestly, only 1.5 years at Northwestern. College is not that long, but I think this quarter really dragged me through the mud, if I do say so myself. But it was all right. If you don't know, I never told you. Okay, so this is what ended up happening with my classes. So I ended up taking, my film class was children's media culture. And we just talked about like the difference between like children's media and like media about kids, I guess, like childhood media, like for adults. And then we talked about like the marketing, like advertising for kids, and like how people are invested and like they just want money, like that type of thing. And then we talked about those types of things. I enjoyed that class, and it wasn't difficult at all. And so that was nice. We had little reading quizzes, and honestly I did not do well on those, but I read, so whatever, he can take it, he can have it, the professor can have it. Anyways, and then let me think. I took Spanish, which, oh my goodness, in the beginning I was struggling so much with like comp sci. I was taking computer science. Okay, I was taking intro to computer science, which honestly wasn't that hard either. We just had, on Fridays we had mini quizzes, but the mini quizzes, if you went to class, you would get full credit. You would get full credit for them, and you just have to respond to like questions in like a live poll, and basically it wasn't graded for completion. You just had to press a button and like sign in with your net ID, and you got points. And then we had tutorials as well, and if you showed up to class and you were there during the tutorial, then you got full credit for that as well. So the only things you really had to worry about were the midterm, the final, and then there were 2 projects, I think. And apparently I heard that he saved everything for last, but I also dropped it because I just didn't need it. Like, it was serving as an elective, and literally any other class I would have taken would have like served the same purpose, you know what I mean? And so I dropped it. I was also really overwhelmed in the beginning of the quarter, and I don't know if it's because I was taking 5 classes or because I was taking comp sci, but once I dropped that, I was doing better in Spanish. That's what it was. I was telling you about Spanish, because in Spanish they were teaching us a lot of grammar, and I know people who speak Spanish, but because it's like grammar, I don't know, grammar is a little bit hard to teach, and it's a little bit difficult for me to understand. So like, even though I would ask people, it wouldn't help too much. Like, it's something I just need to like do for myself, I guess. But anyways, once I dropped comp sci, we have these like quizzes in Spanish, and I didn't drop comp sci till week 5, and I had 2 Spanish quizzes before then, and I failed them both. I think I got D's on them both, and I was like, but I did end up getting an A in the class, so that's beautiful. Once I dropped comp sci, like the last 2 quizzes that we had, I did a lot better on those. I think the last one I missed 3, and then the one after that I only missed 2. So I'll take it. Yeah, so that's 3. And then I was taking this finding your pathway, something like that, finding your path course. And I only took it because they were helping us. I thought they were gonna help us get a summer opportunity, and they didn't really do that. And yeah. So I was taking that class. We didn't really have any work for that class, so I can't really tell you anything about it. They brought in some speakers, which was kind of cool, I guess. They brought in someone from like the company Pay Our Interns, which was, it was cool to hear him talk, but he's not really in the line of work that I want to go into. So yeah. And then they also brought in like a lawyer, I think, and again, like, I mean, all right. I don't know how I felt about that one, but it was okay. And I'm gonna continue my skincare because my skin is dry, and I use a Neutrogena water gel. I've seen so many ads for it. It's, I don't know if how I feel about this one because it has a lot of fragrance, but I guess I don't mind. I think it makes my skin feel very like, or maybe my skin's just good. I don't know, but what was I saying? I don't know, but I was telling you about my classes. Oh, my derm told me to use Neutrogena, and so that's why I'm using it. But the one for dry skin is the one, I don't know, she said some interesting things, because she said my moisturizer right now was clogging my pores because of the shea butter in it, but then she recommended I use Supergoop, and Supergoop has shea butter. I also didn't really like Supergoop. Like, it was okay, but it's too expensive. I can't do it. What other class did I do? What was my other class? Oh, and then I took Intro to Latino Studies. And honestly, I shouldn't have taken that course because I was sitting there like, but it's okay, because next quarter I'm taking an African American Studies course, which is about Black masculinity in men. I think I wanted to take a different class, but it conflicted with my schedule a little bit, and yeah, but I'm taking that. I'm taking digital cinematography, that's 2, and I'm taking this course that allows me to do an international internship, which I thought would be good for like resume building. And also my internship sounds a little cool because it's in Vietnam, and I was like, all right. That's 3, and then I'm taking Spanish, so those are my classes next quarter. I hope they're good and fun, and yeah. What did I do? So on top of like classes and like midterms and things, I think I just also wasn't very on top of my schedule. I wasn't very on top of my schedule, and so like I wouldn't check my schedule for the week until the weekend before. And so I also didn't know, like when I didn't do very well on that Spanish quiz, I didn't know that I had the Spanish quiz and my comp sci midterm on the same day, and I didn't know till like 3 days before, and I was like, and so that wasn't good, but it's okay. Let me put on my sunscreen. I use the Isntree. It's also Key Beauty, the hyaluronic acid watery sun gel. I think it works a little good. I think I'm running out. Anyways, on top of that, with that course that I was taking, I needed to apply for a summer something in the summer, and so I decided to apply to do research. But the thing is, these people came into our class and talked about, no, the cap from my sunscreen fell. These people came and talked in our class about like the summer research, and then also they give out a grant if you want to do an unpaid internship. And I was like, all right. And they came and they made it sound really easy. And I was like, okay guys, I'm gonna apply. The application, I did the summer research app because it was due first. The application for summer research was so much work. I started it 2 weeks before, and I was like really stuck. I didn't know how to do it. Lots of people helped me, so that was good, but I don't know, like a lot of people are applying and so it's a little competitive. And then what else? Let me think. And then I also decided to study abroad. So I think in the beginning I wasn't going to study abroad because of the money. I just didn't think it was something I had the ability to do. And then I found out that I did. And so I'm going to study abroad if I ever submit my application. So the actual like Northwestern app was due a while back, and that got approved. And then I still need to do the application for the school that I'm going to. I'm going to London, which I saw TikTok and they were like, London sucks. And I was like, why would you say that? And yeah, so that's where I'm going in the fall. And then what else? There was an app. No, that application it wasn't that hard to get in, honestly. I didn't really have to do anything. There's no supplements or nothing. But what else? Let me think. I still have not found housing for next year, but maybe we'll sublet if we find someone who decides to study abroad in winter. That would be wonderful. If not, then I guess we could still sublet. What else? Housing, study abroad. There was a study abroad application due the day before the research application due, so that was like study abroad scholarship app. That was also a little difficult to do. And then the other day I I also applied to go to a career track because my eye is burning a little bit, because I joined a little club, and there's a little activism in that club, and I think I have a little interest in community organizing and like, I don't know, just helping people, I guess. And so I decided to go on a career track in Washington, D.C., and it's about government law and policy, and I guess I'm more interested in the policy side. So hopefully that's a good time, but they also wanted to suggest business casual, which adds an added layer of like stress to it. Someone also said Washington, D.C. is boring, and I was like, guys, please. I'm basically done. I didn't tell you where I was going. I think I'm going to a little thrift store, but I'm also supposed to go to Chicago like soon, so I don't know if I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna put on makeup, but I got a new lipstick and I want to try it with this. I brought it from Marshall's, and honestly I think I made the wrong choice. I thought it was lipstick, but it's not. It's like a luster glass one, which means that it's like shiny, I guess. I don't know. But the formula is a lot thinner, and it has less pigment. And let me try it right now. Give me 1 second. It's also really cold today. I checked the weather. It says it feels like 1 degree. And I'm also a little bit sad because I'm gonna be here by my own self. My sunscreen fell on this. I'm gonna be here by my own self. Can you believe? Every person that I know or talk to regularly, which is not a lot of people, to be honest, but they're all going back. They're all going back home, and I'm like, all right, guys. And so I'm gonna be here by my own self, and I'm a little bit sad about that because I also think this quarter, I think I'm a little bit jealous of the people. I think this quarter I missed my family more than any other. I don't know that I like this. Did you see that? Maybe it was my hair. Anyways. I'm not seeing much, if I'm being honest. I don't think I like it. But did you see how I used it? I don't think I can return that to Marshalls, but I thought it was lipstick. Anyways, did I say where I'm going? I'm supposed to go to Chicago, but I want to go to Sally's, and I also want to go to the thrift store that I go to. So I don't know, but that's it. I don't think I'm gonna vlog. I think that's it. If I don't see you again later, thank you so much for watching. It's me here again, and I will see you next time.